That was certainly a chaotic game, but I can say with confidence that us as Man United, we were not chaotic at all. We certainly made mistakes that cost us the game and cost us a place in the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. We lost 4-3 to Spurs last night in the Carabao Cup quarter-final, and it certainly was, as I said, a chaotic game. And Ruben Amorim made the changes that you kind of expected. I mean, on the one hand, he wants to improve the team first and foremost, but in the second point, he obviously wants to win games. He probably will want to win trophies at the end of the season, but we have to be realistic. The Carabao Cup, yes, we won it 2 years ago with Ten Hag, and to be honest, nobody actually gave us credit or even Ten Hag for winning the Carabao Cup. So, as a United fan, I'm not really disappointed or upset that we are out because I looked at the game, I looked at the bigger picture, I looked at how we played, how Ruben Amorim set the team up because we were the better team. You can go to anyone who watched the game and they will tell you that exact same story. We were the better team. We went to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and we played like we were the home team, similar to the way we played against City, similar to the way we played against Arsenal. Even though we didn't win that game as well, we certainly are improving as a team as a whole. The way we kept Spurs packed in their own defensive third, any balls that they tried to play out, they couldn't even get past their own halfway line. They were stuck in their own half in the first half and definitely in that second half when we were chasing the game. Now, of course, the first goal certainly could have been avoided. Binder, I know a lot of people are putting pressure on top of him, saying that he had a bad game, a horror show, a nightmare of a performance with the one opportunity in a long time that he does get. But he could have done better for the first goal. Should have maybe saved it and pushed the ball further away from the shot that came in that was straight at him. And then, of course, to make matters even more worse, he should have covered his near post when Solanke followed up. That's not good goalkeeping. And again, that shows why he is number two at Man United right now. The second goal, when the second half started, we definitely thought that we were going to be different when that second half started. But everything Amorim said completely went out of the window, and we looked like the team that we were under Ten Hag, completely losing our heads, losing concentration, and making schoolboy errors. Because for that second goal that Kulusevski scored, what is Martinez doing? Just tapping it straight to Kulusevski or to anyone who might have been there in the box as a danger. He needs to be clearing that. But I don't need to speak about that. He knows that. He is an elite defender that certainly knows that he made a mistake yet again that cost the team. You remember Nottingham Forest when Chris Wood headed the ball to the far post and he just left the ball and assumed it was going wide? It went in. There are too many mistakes that are coming from Martinez's game that I do not like, and I hope that he irons it out quite quickly and he gets back to the player and the defender that we know he can be. We certainly didn't give ourselves a good chance to win the game after we conceded a third goal, which again was Martinez's fault. He is the left centre back, should definitely be seeing the offside line and playing Dominic Solanke offside. He raises his hand for offside, but what was the point of that? Solanke got in behind, quickly cut inside, and he took a shot and again beat Binder at the near post. 3-0, and at that point you think to yourself, nah, we ain't coming back to win the game. I don't think we're going to score 4 goals. But this is a Ruben Amorim team. The mentality is completely different than what we have seen in previous seasons. We then fought back, Xerxes coming on and getting a goal. Fraser Forster from Spurs, another goalkeeping horror show by playing the ball straight to Bruno from the back. The second goal we scored, Ahmad again showing his excellent ability to win balls high up the pitch, completely closing down Fraser Forster and blocking the clearance that ricocheted into the net. 3-2. And at this point, you think to yourself, Spurs are definitely throwing this game away, and we have an opportunity to once again come from behind and win the game. But then again, another goalkeeping error, which on the other hand could also be a foul. VAR would have probably ruled it out because the Spurs player did impede Binder in the pulse because Son crossed the ball from the corner, and if Binder wasn't impeded, he probably catches that ball quite comfortably. But because he was impeded, his arm was kept down, the ball went straight in from the corner. Son celebrates, it was 4-2. And at that point, you probably think the game is done. But then we again find another goal from a corner. Johnny Evans makes it 4-3. And we kept pushing and we kept pushing and we kept pushing. And it was a long time since I've ever seen a United team play this well, trying to press, trying to win, dominating on the ball in the attack. Not at the back by the centre backs, but keeping a team in their defensive third, pressuring them, throwing the kitchen sink at them, and trying to get goals in order to win the game. The mistakes cost us the game, but you could see the improvement by the way we played. Ruben Amorim did say, you can always try and win cups like these, but it is the Premier League that he is focusing on. He wants to improve the team as a whole, not just win trophies. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer said something similar in his tenure as United manager, where he said that you can win all these cups along the way, but it doesn't measure progress. Where you measure progress as a Man United manager or even as a player is in the league and the Champions League. Now, of course, we are in the Europa League, but the Champions League is where we want to get to. This game against Spurs serves as a bit of a blessing in disguise because come January, February, there are going to be games that we should have been playing against Liverpool or Arsenal, even Newcastle that went through to the Carabao Cup semi-finals. But since we are out, those type of days become training days for Amarim, which is definitely what he will be needing. And the players get to rest as well after this hectic period that we are facing in December with every games that comes every 3 days. So you need to be looking at the bigger picture. You must understand that Amarim is trying to build a winning team, a competing
Thanks for watching. If you want more content on Manchester United, like, share, and subscribe.